Yo, welcome to recap number something. I don't even know. I think 44, 45. Puerto Rico again. Pretty nice out morning. I'm outside. Doing my trade recap. Ryan's playing music in there. I'll show you guys a little around once this thing loads. I think honestly would have been a better day if I just locked in. I was rushing all the stuff, but this wasn't on my payout account. My payout account, I still just gotta get back since I'm underaged, right? So I can't really request a payout yet. Essentially, I have to wait for to go back home and then get my dad to do it. But here we go. So I bought another eval that day. Well, yesterday I traded AM, right. I passed the eval with this trade from the 0.07 and tapped into the rejection block. I waited for reaction and entered off here. I targeted 1.2k, and that's enough to pass the 25k pro account. Passed it, right. I I saw this perfect setup right here. Rejection block, the 0.075. Saw the reaction, perfect reaction. Waited for a retrace backing it. Set a limit order right here. Tap that shit, fucking dumped, bro. So those were my trades during the game. I was up about a band on the account, right? Sorry if you can't really hear me. It's really windy. And then coming to Asian session, right? I knew, like, I don't know. I rushed my trade right here, right? Because I see technically um right here, right? My entry was really early. ES swept out this low, but NQ didn't. It formed SMT. But and I waited for a retrace into a lower time frame OTE, which was probably like my biggest mistake. Or this OTE wasn't really that valid either. I don't think it was a really good bet OTE. I mean, it did sweep this low. I thought we retraced back into here. Um, I entered at the 0.075. I got stopped out. Then, like I said, I FOMO'd, right? Because I saw we swept out this low, right? And I saw that after I got wicked out, we started going up. Phone mode, I entered off here, and the fucking got just shit on, bro. And then the count basically is just gone, right? But I think that honestly, if I drew this OTE from all the way, that's an old trick. I'm thinking that. Honestly, if I drew OTE from all the way, here, this was the original OT I was supposed to draw out, right? Like, if I just drew out this OT for longs from this high, like this low, to this high, right? Took, because OT I don't usually go break even on. It just honestly depends on market condition, especially not in Asian, right? But that's a different trade. Sorry, I'm on a, okay. So if I took OTE, right? Either I would have got stopped out. No, I wouldn't have got stopped out break even either, right? There's one con. I probably would have gotten taken profit up here, right? It stops around here. Like, this would have been such a solid trade. I would have been up like 400 bucks. I mean, no, 800 bucks. Or I could have honestly held it up to like this high, right? And then, well, I would have gotten like stopped out. Like, I would have trailed honestly, but still wouldn't be a bad trade at all. Because I know it did tap into this OT right here, right? Which caused that thing to dump. Probably would have caught the whole entire move, honestly. A rule for OT, it's been mitigated already. You can't trade that OT. So this OT hasn't been mitigated, so I did from low to high, right? We can see how this OT right here fucking slams to 0.79, just fucking comes all the way down to all-time lows or some shit. Not really legitimately all-time lows, but it goes down pretty fast, right? I will technically, I'm done for the week, because I can't trade on my payout account, and I just won't, right? Because that's just a stupid thing to do, honestly, right? But this should have trade what I would have taken during New York. 32 point stop, right? And about 120 point take profit back up to these highs from this OT 0.79 retracement. Or I probably would have waited for this inverse and got shit on, but I don't really wait for confirmation that much anymore because it low-key does me wrong most of the time, especially with inversion fair value gaps. But yeah, I'm down with one account, but and I got a 1K payout, so I'm kind of calculating on what I should do with the payout. Like, I know I have to pay my dad because he did lend me money for this trip, so did my mom, right? But I think I'm gonna try to get another 1K payout on this account. Target about like 300 per day. Like nothing too crazy, honestly. Probably like 400 per day, because after I got requested payout, my buffer goes down to 1.5K, right? So I'm trying to keep at least a 2K and above buffer. If I'm not trying to go for anything crazy each winning day, like $1,000. That's like a lot, right? So I'm just trying to go for something about like 500 and lower, low key, so I can just secure that next 1K payout, and then from there on, because I do have to pay about like $600, like $500 back to my dad and about 200 back to my mom, and that leaves me about $300 left. That's about 4 evals, I think. Enough to get max aloe, but I don't think I'm gonna get max aloe on Lucid until I get the second payout on this account. Then I'll get max aloe, or at least attempt to. And I just have to follow my rules and don't rush my trades. That's essentially what I have to do. But yeah, decent day, I guess. And I'm gonna go say hi to the people's in the house. 1 second.
Yeah, you should do like a fucking butter knife. Should I do it? Like a butter or a plastic knife. Like, to make it obviously fucking worse.
Look, there's RJ Jones, bro.
Yo!
And the CTOGG trades. I just finished my recap. I'm just.
Shout out.
Alright.
What?